in your world. All is well with the Suttons over here.
All is here in Mexico.
If this is your first time joining us, we want to welcome you. I'm Cece.
And I'm Tristan.
And we just recently relocated to Mexico. Yeah. And we are so happy to be here, y'all.
It's been a true blessing.
It's been about a month and some change now, and it is everything that we prayed and hoped for. How's it been measuring up for you?
Viva. No, it's been a true blessing. There's no look backs, no take backs, no regrets. So we sold everything and got over here in 6 months.
It was a very quick process. It's something actually we have been considering for the past 5 years. We are also international tour operators where we do group trips around. It might be time for us to consider something new.
Something different.
And that's exactly what made us move. We decided, you know what? It's time. Life has gotten too busy. Let's just do all this stuff, get out of here and get.
Right here in Puerto Vallarta.
Yes, we're right here in Puerto Vallarta in Jalisco, and it is beautiful. It is welcoming. It is a nice, slow-paced beach town with a very large immigrant community. A lot of immigrants come from America, from Canada, and we live happily right here amongst the locals who have been so kind in welcoming us here. Mucho Espanol around here, so you definitely want to learn it so you can feel a lot more at home.
Yeah, but you have apps and things like that to help you make the transition easier if you're not fluid in it yet. So it's been, because she speaks it a lot, I'm still on the struggle bus.
You're doing great.
Thank you, man. We're doing pretty good without it.
But the reason for us taking up some of your time here today, and again, we appreciate you joining us, is because it's time.
It is really time.
We're not going to belabor what's going on in the States. You already know what's going on in the States. But when we say it's time, it is not meant to fearmonger. It's really just meant for you to understand the importance of being proactive. And when we say it's time, it doesn't mean necessarily that you got to get up, pack it all up and move right now.
No.
But what it is time for is that it's time for you all to put a game plan in place. We need a backup plan.
Need a plan B, because we're adults, we're watching the news, and what we used to know of America is not that anymore, and doesn't look like it's going to be going back anytime soon.
No, it does not.
Inflation, high cost of living, safety, and amongst other things. So now's the time to consider, where else could I thrive? Where can I reside where I can thrive at? Where the cost of living is fair, the quality of life, the safety, the healthcare, things like that.
Yeah, and those were the things that were important to us. Just like you said, the cost of living, getting away from the hustle culture, really. We're from the H, and I don't know if you know about Houston, but honey, we gonna hustle till we die. And we just decided we ain't want to do that no more.
Yeah. just with a view, though.
Yeah, just with a view. I like how you said that. So again, today is just all about jumping on here and just helping you to understand the importance of putting a game plan in place, primarily because other countries are watching what's going on, and we're starting to see on a global scale, immigration laws are starting to tighten up a bit.
Yeah, it's getting a little interesting out there, where the window of opportunity was to just move abroad wherever, however you wanted to. Gentrification, people being priced out of housing, and so also other countries making it harder to qualify for residency.
Yes, indeed. And we've even seen that here in Mexico. A little while ago, they had a great program called the RME, and it was where it didn't require you to have economic solvency or to prove that. But now, where's that program?
Gone.
Yeah, it's gone. So again, this is not meant to make you feel like, oh my gosh, I got to move right now. But again, today you may qualify to move to a country, but tomorrow it may look very different.
Absolutely. Because one of the main ways you qualify is what they call economic solvency. Make it simple, either make enough money per month or you got enough money stashed away in some type of account. And so what we're seeing is people disqualifying themselves, because maybe they lost their job or maybe their investment account went below the threshold. And so now they have to start that clock all over. And so you never know what tomorrow may bring or hold. So you want to qualify now.
So if you're here on YouTube land, we're going to assume that you're here for some information and some really helpful information. And I'm sure that you're right now at a crossroads of trying to get the hiccup out of wherever you are and trying to figure this all out. And we know what you're going through, y'all. We started off trying to do this little do-it-yourself project, trying to apply and get this all done. And we quickly realized,
no mas.
Give it to those professionals. They know what they're doing. So because we did hand it over to the professionals, we found that this was a very smooth, stress-free process. And we want you to experience the same, because what we're currently seeing is that there are a lot of people who are getting
going through.
rejections, people not knowing that this paperwork needed to have that. It can be quite an ordeal. I gotta be honest. But that is why we have started the Follow Your Freedom movement. In fact, we just hosted an awesome info session last Thursday, and our clients in there were like, you know what? This is what I've been looking for all along. I've been living on YouTube. I've been living in all these groups, and it's just been very confusing.
Yeah. So what we do is we simplify the moving abroad process. It's not specifically for Mexico, although that is where we reside at. But if you're looking to go overseas, across the Atlantic, the information is transferable as well. So what we do is make it simple to understand what you need, what you don't need, where to begin, and how to navigate through this complicated process.
Yes. And the info session that we hosted last week, we thought we were just one and done, but so this Thursday at 12 p.m. CST, we're going to host another great info session where we help you understand the 6 steps. Okay, y'all? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Just real easy. 6 simple steps to help you get started right now on what we call your residency backup plan. Okay. Again, this is not about getting up and moving right now. Okay. We know you got life going on. You need to wrap up some things, but this is really just about helping you get a game plan in place that you can start executing right now today.
Because tomorrow, all these opportunities aren't always going to be guaranteed. You may not qualify. They may not be available. So secure it while you can, put it in your back pocket, go home, settle on it. And then when you feel the need to take action, you already got that peace of mind in place versus where do I go? What do I do? Who do I call? Things like that.
Yeah. So again, we're here to help you through that process. So 1, we have the info sessions. The second thing that we offer to you is what we call the Freedom Collective. And I really like this one because this is all about accountability and community.
Yeah. So basically what we're doing is we have a 3-month cohort. We're going to meet once a month for a couple of hours live via Zoom. And as a small intimate group of around 10 or so, we're going to get together and walk you through the roadmap process of how to create your own backup plan, how to get your residency. And then you're going to have accountability. So you're going to have us, but other people that are a part of that. But the cool thing about it is you get to have instant tribe and community. Because think about it, you're probably going through this moving abroad process alone, people trying to talk you out of it. But what if you had 9 other people that were in the same process or places you that are help you push forward, helping give you share resources. And then many people are moving.
So July 6th, which is a Sunday, we want you in Rome. We are going to host 10 individuals who are ready to get their game plan in place and pull the trigger on this. And if that sounds like you, again, it's all about setting up a residency backup plan for you, regardless of where you're moving to. Okay. Again, we specialize in Mexico, but wherever you're thinking about moving to, this residency backup plan will be so helpful for you. And again, it's a 3-month course. It's a couple of hours that we get on just once a month, and we hammer all this out. We answer your questions. We let you know our trusted resources that you can reach out to help you get things in place. This is going to be really good. So I want you to head over to followfreedom.com, and I want you to sign up for that cohort. And actually right now we're hosting a special launch price. I know you're going to want it. This is not about trying to charge you $49 million because this process alone, moving abroad, can already be pretty pricey. So we just want to get you stable and in a good place where you have accountability and community.
Yeah, absolutely.
And then the last thing that we're offering here are relocation tours to Mexico. A lot of you have been like, hold on, what's going on with Puerto Vallarta? I haven't looked at that yet. What's going on? And I'm going to tell you, it's nothing but goodness and mercy.
Wow, paradise.
It is beautiful, y'all. Again, it is a nice beach town, very nice temps around here. Now, this is the summertime, so it gets a little warm. But if you're from the South, you already know how it goes. Nice humidity, nice sun. And then around about October, November, December through April, 80s and beautiful. So I'm a very welcoming community. Everything is in walking distance, which is why we sold our cars. And if we need to, we just hop in a little $5 Uber and get to
Uber, public transportation, everything's walkable. We've been over a month and a half and I have not said, man, I wish I had a car right now.
In fact, you like, I'm so glad I'm driving.
No car insurance, maintenance, gas, stress of driving. Peace. So if you're interested in that kind of life, I want you to, again, head over to followfreedom.com. And I want you to get ready to sign up for our Reload tour. We have one scheduled for October, but a lot of you all were like, hold on, sis. I need something a little bit sooner than that. So we are working on an August tour as well. So again, we want you to join us. Life's very different outside of being a tourist. So we want you to come on down and see what it's like to live like a local. We'll be taking you on a neighborhood tour. We'll show you what the grocery and shopping is like. You'll even have a chance to sit down with some healthcare professionals and hear from
So we have a lot in store for you. This is not meant to do alone. I promise if you continue to do this alone, you either A, gonna mess up something that's going to cost you a lot of money.
And time.
Okay, and time, or B, you just gonna mess up your chances of even making it happen and you're gonna get frustrated. And we don't want you to have that experience. We want you to have a nice, smooth, stress-free, and simple experience like we did. Well,
that's it. Be sure to go to followfreedom.com, learn about how we can work with you to help you follow your freedom and make this moving abroad process simple and easy and avoid wasting time and money.
amen. Follow peace.
Follow your freedom.